Imagine this. You wake up one morning, just like any other day, expecting the usual sounds, the distant noise of cars, the wind brushing against the windows, the faint movement of life outside, but instead, there is nothing. No sound, no motion, just an unnatural, overwhelming silence that feels almost wrong. At first you might think it's just early. Maybe the world hasn't woken up yet. But as you step outside, you quickly realize something impossible has happened. Everything has stopped. Not slowed down, not paused in a subtle way, completely frozen. A man stands in the middle of the street, one foot lifted, never completing his step. A bird hangs in the sky, wings extended, locked in place as if painted into reality. The leaves on the trees don't move. The clouds above you are perfectly still. Even the air itself feels different. Now it's as if the entire universe has been paused. Except for one thing. You. At first it might feel like a dream. You walk forward cautiously, observing the world around you, trying to make sense of what you're seeing. You wave your hand in front of someone's face. No reaction. You shout, no response. You push lightly against objects and they resist, as if frozen in place. And slowly, a realization begins to settle in. Time has stopped. For everything, except you. But what does that really mean? Because time isn't just something we measure with clocks. It's deeply connected to everything in the universe. Movement, energy, light, even life itself. If time truly stopped, then the consequences would be far more extreme than just people standing still. Take the air around you, for example. Normally, your air is made of constantly moving molecules, bouncing and colliding at incredible speeds. That movement is what allows you to breathe. But if time has stopped, those molecules should also be frozen in place, which means you shouldn't be able to breathe at all. And yet, somehow, you can. Already the rules are breaking. As you continue walking, you notice something even stranger. The sky is darker than it should be. The sunlight feels dim, almost static. That's because light itself is also affected by time. Photons, the particles of light, are constantly traveling through space. If time stops, they stop too, which means no new light should be reaching your eyes. In theory, the world should go completely dark, but it doesn't. Instead, you exist in a strange in-between reality where some rules still apply and others don't. And that's where things start to get truly unsettling. At first, this frozen world might feel like freedom. No consequences, no interruptions, no one watching you. You could go anywhere, do anything, walk into buildings, explore places you've never seen before. The entire world is yours. But that feeling doesn't last long, because the silence becomes unbearable. Without movement, there is no sound. Sound requires vibration, waves traveling through air. But in a frozen world, nothing vibrates. Your footsteps make no noise. Your voice doesn't echo. It's like being trapped in a vacuum, completely alone with your thoughts. And slowly, that silence starts to change you. Minutes feel like hours. Hours feel like days. Without other people moving, reacting, responding, your sense of time begins to distort. Ironically, even though time has stopped for everything else, your mind keeps going. You think, you remember, you question, and eventually, you realize something terrifying. If time has stopped, will it ever start again? Because if it doesn't, this is your life now, forever. You begin to test the limits of this frozen world. You try to move objects. Some are too rigid, as if locked into place by invisible forces. Others shift slightly but resist, as though reality itself doesn't want to be changed. It's as if the universe is paused. but not completely disconnected. Then you look up and notice something horrifying. An airplane suspended in the sky, frozen mid-flight. Thousands of people inside, trapped in a single moment that will never complete. You realize that if time ever starts again, that everything will continue exactly where it left off. The plane will move, the people will breathe, the world will resume. But what about you? Where will you be? What if you're standing in the wrong place when time restarts? What if you've changed something that shouldn't be changed? What if your presence creates consequences you can't predict? For the first time, the frozen world doesn't feel like freedom anymore. It feels dangerous. And then comes another thought. If time is stopped for everything else, why are you still moving? What makes you different? Is it random? Is it something you did? Or is it something far more unsettling, that you were somehow chosen? Because if the laws of the universe have been broken once, who's to say they won't break again? Maybe time isn't just stopped. Maybe it's watching. Or maybe this moment exists for a reason. And maybe it won't last forever. Because somewhere, deep beyond your perception, something might be waiting for the right moment to press play again, and when it does, everything will move, everything will continue, and no one will ever know what you experienced. No one will remember, except you. So the question isn't just what happens when time stops. The real question is, what happens to you? If you enjoyed this journey into one of the strangest possibilities of our universe, subscribe to Mind Curious and join us as we explore the mysteries of reality, space, and everything beyond.